It's time for the one-shot endurance challenge. We've got a pretty conservative setup, all things considered. But with that being said, it's likely to still be pretty tough to wheel this thing all the way around. These GT3 cars are not easy to keep a handle on. So we'll take this first lap a little easy, since it doesn't matter anyway. Feel our way around here. Try and find some limits if we can. Find out what corners the car likes where. So that on our next lap, we can hopefully set a nice little banker and then really push on the third lap. That's pretty much always the plan for these time attacks whenever possible. Sometimes some things go a little bit wrong, like there. They throw your plans for a little bit of a loop, but luckily we did not get any damage there. But now we know we have to slow down there a little bit more than we expect, as it is a relatively tough corner, actually. That also will happily give us more of a gap to the car in front, which is a good thing also. Should theoretically make it harder to catch them on the next lap, which is good in terms of clear air and better times. As with most cars in Autosport, this thing just snaps from oversteer to understeer without even a warning. Well, that was not ideal. That wasn't bad though. Let's go. Yeah, that penalty's gonna hurt. Although, that was actually a really short penalty, so that's not too bad. A little conservative here. And obviously we'll be a little more conservative than last time here. Let off completely from the gas pedal to make sure we take that as efficiently as possible. A little bit loose on the way in, but that's a tough corner anyway, and we're not going to gain all that much time in that corner ever, really. Didn't quite get all the way back to the right hand side, but it's a hairpin where you really want to hug the inside anyway, most of the way around. Still very much not good at that corner backwards in any car. Well, our second lap will have to count, because that was not ideal. Car just kept understeering backwards, clear the wind noise. We really dented our back wing there. So now the plan is to just sort of putter around, since this lap doesn't matter. Make sure we don't completely crash the car, because not only is that bad for money, it's also bad because then our time does not count. There's some major damage to this thing though. Let's just say, judging from this interior view and that rear view, this thing should not be running anymore. Especially at the quick speed that it's still running at. Completely missing at least the left door. Most likely both doors. Quite the impact. But the second lap wasn't awful. It wasn't ideal, but it wasn't terrible. Wow. We really did beat the crap out of that thing, didn't we? That's not the best. But again, I'm not very great with this car category, and I'm not very great with this track. So It is what it is.